If you could see what I see, you'd be blinded by the colors, yellow, red, orange, and green, and at least a million others. So tie up your bow, take off your coat, and take a look around. Everything is alright now. The sky is finally open, the rain and wind stop blowing, but you're stuck out in the same old storm again. You hold tight to your umbrella, but darling, I'm just trying to tell you that there's always been a rainbow hanging over your head. Hey guys, thanks for checking out this guitar lesson for Rainbow by Kacey Musgraves. Now we have a lot of chords to learn, so let's start running through them. The first one's C. You play that with ring finger on the 3rd fret of A, middle on the 2nd fret of D, and index on the 1st fret of B. The next chord is A minor. You play that in this song with your middle finger on the 2nd fret of D, ring finger on the 2nd of G, and index on the 1st of B. The next chord is F. You play that with the ring finger on the 3rd fret of D, middle finger on the 2nd fret of G, and then you have your index finger lying on the 1st fret of both B and high E. And the next chord is G, and those are all the chords you need to know for the verse. So you play that with middle finger on the 3rd fret of low E, index on the 2nd fret of A, ring on the 3rd fret of B, and pinky on the 3rd fret of high E. So that's it for the verse, and then we move into the pre-chorus, the tie up your bow, take off your coat, and there are 2 more chords you need to know for that one. The first chord is E7, and you play that with your middle finger on the 2nd fret of A, and your index on the 1st fret of G. And the last chord for the pre-chorus is D7. You play that with your middle finger on the 2nd fret of G, index on the 1st of B, and ring on the 2nd fret of high E. Alright, so that's the pre-chorus, and that'll take you into the chorus. So the only chord you need to know, in addition to the ones we already learned for the chorus, is C/B. And I call it that because it's the C formation, but it's the B chord. So you're going to play your middle finger on the 2nd fret of A, and index on the 1st of B. And for that chord, make sure you have your thumb resting on low E so it doesn't make any sound. And then there's only one more part in the whole song, and that's the bridge. It's really a short part. It's Everything Is Alright Now. And the only new chord you need to know for that is E minor. So you play that with middle finger on the 2nd fret of A and ring on the 2nd of D. So those are all the chords you need to know for the song. Some of them are a little complex, so put some time in here until you get comfortable with these, and you can always return to this section of the video if you need a refresh. Before we jump into this, I do want to say that the strumming pattern that I'm using, it mimics the piano, and it's very simple. It's just 4 downstrokes, 1 on each beat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, with emphasis on the 3. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, with that said, let's get into it. This gets pretty complicated as far as the number of chords in these parts, but yeah, take your time with it, and you should get comfortable with it. If you could see what I see, you'd be blinded by the colors, yellow, red, orange, and green, and at least a million others. So tie up your bow, take off your coat, and take a look around. The sky is finally open, the rain and wind stop blowing, but you're stuck out in the same old storm again. You hold tight to your umbrella, but darling, I'm just trying to tell you that there's always been a rainbow hanging over your head. Alright, that should be everything. Thanks a lot for watching. If you have any more questions, please leave them down below. And make sure to subscribe so you catch all the lessons to come. I put out one lesson every Monday and every Thursday. And the Thursday is picked by the polls. I put out a poll every week. So yeah, make sure to vote for the next one. Alright, thanks guys.